Microsoft talks next generation Xbox Series X features and gives us a deeper dive into RDNA 2 architecture, DirectX ray tracing, mesh shaders, sampler feedback and variable rate shading. Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me. So after AMD had their big showcase last week where they unveiled their new 6000 series graphics cards, Xbox sent out a message to congratulate them, but also took the time to boast about the fact that their console will be the only one to take full advantage of RDNA 2. They said the following: "We here at Team Xbox would like to congratulate and celebrate our amazing partners at AMD on today's announcement of Radeon RX 6000 series of RDNA 2 GPUs. The long-term strategic relationship between Xbox and AMD over the past 15 years, beginning with the Xbox 360, is at the heart of the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. With the upcoming launch of the Xbox Series X and S on November 10th, together we are ushering in the next generation of gaming, delivering a level of power, performance and compatibility never seen before in console gaming, powered by AMD's latest Zen 2 and RDNA 2 architecture." And then it was the next part that got the internet buzzing a bit. They went on to say Xbox Series X and S are the only next generation consoles with full hardware support for all RDNA 2 capabilities AMD showcased today. Now RDNA 2, as explained by AMD themselves, is the foundation for next generation PC gaming graphics, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X consoles. It is pretty much, as the name suggests, DNA that powers your games. Honestly, I have no idea whether or not PlayStation 5 will be able to take full advantage of RDNA 2 as well, so instead I'm just going to focus on the Xbox here. Xbox released an article where they spoke about quite a few features that I just quickly want to go over again. I will not go into too much details because I already went extensively into detail on everything mentioned here, but I feel that if you are going to invest into the Xbox Series X, these things are worth mentioning again. As per Xbox, AMD's latest RDNA 2 architecture delivers a significant increase in performance and efficiency over previous architectures, as well as adding new hardware accelerated capabilities, including hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, mesh shaders, sampler feedback and variable rate shading. Now we've been hearing a lot about ray tracing, sampler feedback and variable rate shading. I feel like the best demonstration we have gotten so far is the Minecraft one, where they went deep into it and showed us how amazing worlds will be looking with some shading. Then they go on to say hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing showcased at launch by titles such as Ubisoft Watch Dogs Legion enable developers to deliver a new high level of visual fidelity and immersion through techniques such as realistic lighting, shadows, reflections and acoustics. Now honestly, I had no idea Watch Dogs even had ray tracing, but for those of you who did buy the game on Xbox One, I do believe that Ubisoft has smart delivery that will give you a free Xbox Series X optimized upgrade, and it will be interesting to see the differences on console. PC players probably already have those features enabled. Then they go on to explain mesh shaders and sampler feedback. Mesh shaders can manipulate geometry in real time to deliver a high level of fidelity and flexibility that developers have never seen before. Sampler feedback greatly improves memory efficiency by allowing games to load into memory with fine granularity, allowing the portions of the texture that the GPU needs for a scene as it needs it, providing an effective 2.5 time memory and bandwidth multiplier beyond the raw hardware capabilities. And sampler feedback enables efficient creation and shading of texture on demand. Now all these extra shaders and detail they provide makes for a massive difference in your visual gaming experience. Sony will also be taking advantage of these things. They might have different versions or a different name, but this technology is the next step for console gaming no matter where you choose to play. Then variable rate shading, again another shading feature both PlayStation and Xbox will have, but we will be focusing on Xbox here since they will be using it to bump up some of their games in a very impressive way. Xbox point out in their article that they will be using variable rate shading in games like Gears of War 5, and this will give games a performance increase of up to 15% and beyond, resulting in a higher, more consistent frame rate and resolution at the exact same image quality. I've never played Gears of War 5 before, but I am making my way through the series. I'm almost finished with 3 and I can't wait to play 5 on the Xbox Series X. I really am excited for that visual boost. But on that note, this is where I'm going to end it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing. And as always, please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope to see you again soon.